Hey guys, it is Wednesday the 7th. As you know, we've been talking about systems of inequalities, and the difference in a system of inequalities versus a system of equations is you have a range of answers. So we're going to set it up just like we would an equation, but then we're going to shade because that's what you do with inequalities. Okay, this is, hopefully you picked up page 13, and this is our notes. Okay, so number 1 says Lou is buying macaroni salad and potato salad for a picnic. Macaroni salad costs $4 per pound and potato salad costs $2 per pound. Lou would like to buy at least 6 pounds of salad and wants to spend no more than $20. Okay, now the first thing you're going to do, as we did with system of equations, is we defined our variable. And we let x be whatever we read first. So that was macaroni salad. So then y is going to be our potato salad. Okay, so the key here that lets us know that this is an inequality, other than the page saying it's an inequality, is right here. We want to buy at least 6 pounds, and we want to spend no more than $20. Okay, so again, it's just like setting up the equation from before. So let's write the first one. What am I buying? I'm buying macaroni salad and potato salad, and I want to buy at least 6 pounds. So, and we said x is the pounds of macaroni, y is the pounds of potato salad. So x plus y is greater than or equal to 6, because at least, the least amount is 6 pounds, so it's 6 or more. Now, I'm finished with that. Now we're talking about how much we're spending. No more than 20. Okay, so we know we're spending 20 or less. And what are we spending? It's $4 a pound for macaroni, and it's $2 a pound for potato salad. Now, one thing very, very important. You cannot, not use elimination, substitution, or elimination with multiplication with inequalities. The only thing you can do with a system of inequalities is graph it. Let me say that again. The only thing, the only method you can use for a system of inequalities is graphing. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a shortcut, and I don't know if Miss Green showed it to you last year. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, normally when you graph, you want to put in slope-intercept form. But if my equations are already in standard form, then we can graph using intercepts. Your x-intercept and your y-intercept. And it makes it nice and easy for you. Okay? Well, first of all, because we're graphing, we need to go ahead and set up our chart, or our axes. We said x is going to be macaroni salad. So this is our x-axis, so this is the number of pounds of macaroni salad. So then that makes this the number of pounds of potato. Now we're going to wait to label your intervals until we decide what we need. Okay, so let's start with the first one. X plus y is greater than or equal to 6. If I want to find the x-intercept for this equation, where it's going to cross the x-axis. Okay, so to find the x-intercept, I'm going to cover up y. Okay, so what does that say? X is 6. So my x-intercept is going to be 6, 0. So if I want to find my y-intercept, I'm going to cover up x, and y is 6. So that's my x-intercept, that's my y-intercept. Now for my second equation, to find my x-intercept, again, to find x, you cover up y. 4x is 20. So what is x? 20 divided by 4 is 5. To find my y, I cover up x. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Now I have x-intercepts and y-intercepts, so now I can decide what type of intervals do I want. Well, my y-intercept is 10, so I need to make sure that I have at least 10. And if I don't, then you need to go of increments of 2 or 5 or whatever. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can do it by ones. Okay, and I'm just going to put 1, 1. I don't have to label all of them, but that lets me know that I'm going up by 1. Okay, well, I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to use pink for my line. So my x-intercept for this first equation, x is this axis, is 6, 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my y-intercept is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to draw my line with a straight edge. My second equation, I'm going to do blue, if it writes. Okay. My y-intercept is 5. So if that was 6, this is 5. Something's on my pen, and I apologize. So then my y-intercept is 10. So this was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now, there are my lines. So now I need to figure out, okay, where are my solutions to this equation? So, what do I know? My first equation is greater than. Pink is greater than, so it's everything this way. My second equation, and I'm going to go ahead and just do, what was that, pink? Okay, so there's my pink. My blue is less than, so now it's everything this way. So now, where is my solution? And I'm going to just use a highlighter. My solution is where the red and the pink and the blue overlap. So my solution is right here in this area. And what does that mean? All combinations of macaroni and potato salad that fall in that area will be a solution to this system. So now let's look at the couple questions. The first one says, describe all possible combinations of potato salads that Lou could buy. So what do we say? Okay, the combinations of potato salad that he can buy are in the shaded area. So all combinations in shaded area would work. Now, we're also going to talk about constraints. Okay, we've talked about constraints before. Okay, again, why are we limiting ourselves to just one quadrant? Hopefully you say because you can't have negative pounds of macaroni salad and you can't have negative pounds of potato salad. That is true. Now, also think about it. Okay, can you buy a half pound of potato salad? Can you buy a half pound of macaroni salad? Well, it depends on where you purchase it. Okay, if you go to Publix and you go to the pre-made section, some of you may not know this, it's already packaged up. If you go to Whole Foods, you can buy a half a pound of it or a quarter of a pound. Okay, so depending on the context of the problem, you might have more constraints. But here, you can buy, let's just say you can buy a half a pound. Okay? Now, list 2 possible combinations. Now this, you can range. It doesn't matter as long as you are within the green. Now, keep in mind what we talked about. Could I choose a point on the line? Yes, you could, because the line is included. Okay, but I'm going to choose this point, and I'm going to choose this point. And then you need to list them here. So what is this? I can buy, what was that point? 2. I can buy 2 pounds of macaroni. And what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pounds potato. Or I can buy 1 pound macaroni and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pounds of potato. And then just always go back and double check. 2 pounds of macaroni, 5 pounds, that's 7 pounds total. So we know we satisfy the first equation or inequality. And then 2 pounds of macaroni, that's 8, and 10 is 18. So we've satisfied both. Okay? Let's move on to number 2. Okay, Dennis works at a frozen yogurt shop. Okay, in the summer, he needs to order boxes of small cups and boxes of large cups. I don't need to go any further. He's ordering boxes. So what do I know? X is going to be small cups, because that's what I read first. Number of small cups. Y is going to be the number of large cups. Okay, the storage room can hold up to 10 more boxes of cups. Each box of small cups costs $100. Each box of large cups costs $150. A maximum of $1,200 is budgeted for cups. Okay, so what are we doing? Can hold up to, and I can spend a maximum of $1,200. Okay, so what am I going to be ordering? X plus Y, because small cups and large cups, up to 10 is less than or equal to 10. Now, how much are we spending? A maximum of $1,200. And how much is each? 100 are for small cups, and 150 are for large cups. Okay, now again, this is where X and Y intercepts are going to come in handy. Our X-intercept for this, remember, if I want my X-intercept, I cover Y. So what is X? X is 10. If I want my Y-intercept, I cover X. So Y is 10. Sorry about that. Okay, on my next one, if I want to find my X-intercept, I cover Y. So 1,200 divided by 100 is 12. If I want my Y-intercept, I cover up X. So 1,200 divided by 150, you have a calculator, is 8. Okay, so now we've got to look at it. Well, we need my maximum on my X is 12, and my maximum on my Y is 8. Oh, excuse me, it's 10. Okay, so what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's not going to work. I can't go by increments of 1, so I'm going to do increments of, I can't go by increments of 1, so I'm going to do increments of 2. Label your axes, number of small cups, and we know this is the small cups because that's what we're calling X. So this is the number of large cups. So I'm going to graph the first one in pink. Okay, so what do I have? My X-intercept is 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And my Y-intercept is 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, then this one, my X-intercept is 12, that's 10, this is 12. And my Y-intercept is 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So now when we shade, my pink line is less than, my blue line is less than. Okay, so where is my solution? Right here, where it's pink and blue. Now be careful, it's not all the way down, so you've got to kind of turn your pen. So what's not included Okay, as you see, this small little section right here only satisfies the blue equation. This satisfies the pink. So anything in this green area is a solution to this system. Okay, so now let's talk about the different combinations. So again, all combinations in shaded area would work. Remember, you can't have negative, and I didn't write it up there, no negative number of cups are allowed. Okay, now also, let's think about this. Okay, let's think about this. We're buying boxes of cups. Okay? Guys, hang on one second. Okay, so we're buying boxes of cups. Can we buy a half a box of cups? No, you cannot buy a half a box of cups. You can only buy a box. So that's another constraint. Only whole cases of boxes can be purchased. Okay, so when I ask you to talk about the combinations, you also need to list the constraints, just like we did a minute ago. Now, list 2 possible solutions. Well, anything in this area would work. And it has to be whole number of boxes. So what can I do? 2 boxes of small and 2, 4. Be careful because I'm going increments of 2. So don't say it's 2. It's 2 here and 2, 4. So 4 boxes of large. Or for this point, 2, 4, 6 boxes of small. And 2 boxes of large. Okay. Well, hopefully, really the only thing that you learned today was talking more about constraints and really how to find X and Y intercepts from standard form. The rest you know how to do. You know how to graph, you know how to shade, you know how to determine where the solutions are. It's just the constraints that were different today, and also graphing with with intercepts as opposed to slope intercept. Okay, your homework tonight is for you to do the one on the back and then the problems in the packet that I assigned in class. Okay, you guys have a great night, and remember you have a quiz on Friday over systems of inequalities.